and I'm gonna give you like it's 11:11. I'll give you to about 11:13 to just scroll and look over this first page and just
Okay, just the
yeah,
first page?
yeah, just the first page
All right.
initially, and we will go from there.
Can I click on one of these?
You can, but not just yet. Just take in all of
Okay.
the landing page, and in about a minute, I'm gonna ask your thoughts on it. Alrighty. So just let me know your initial thoughts on this.
I think it's simple. I like it. Um, I like um that it has like who we are and then how we make the recommendations, So I mean, it's it's very easily navigatable. I mean, well, I'm not really navigating yet, but it's just basic, like it's giving you exactly um what what you guys are trying to do. You know what I mean? Like make so it's mental wellness, and then do you make the recommendations? There would be something there. And then like basically I'm guessing the who we are is like your um what is that called? Like your think of the word. It's like your statement of like, you know, um I cannot believe I can't think of the word.
No,
It's
dude, you
like, like every business has that. What
like mission vision kind of thing.
did you say it?
Yeah, I think
Yes,
like
yes,
the
like the
mission.
mission statement. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's exactly what I'm thinking of. Yeah. So who we are is basically like your mission statement. Like this is who we are, like or it just I don't know. That's what I thought of when I saw it.
absolutely.
Right? Cuz usually in mission statements that's what you're basically explaining to the people like why you're doing what you're doing. Right? Like our mission is to make sure that, mental health is easier to access or like whatever it is like, and it's kind of just like just describing what you guys do.
Got you. Cool, cool, cool. Any more initial thoughts on the landing page?
On the what? On I mean,
On
I
this
like the
like
font,
homepage.
it's easy to read. On this I'm on now, I like it. I think it's very easy to read. It's like the font is clear. um Even, and I like how there's different font too. You know what I mean? Like for different things. Like the what concern do you have today is different than the who we are and the how we make our recommendations, but they're all very clear. They're not like that cursive kind that like you kind of sometimes you can't really read,
Mm-hmm.
you know. So I don't know.
Cool.
And then I'm guessing where the footer is, that would be like the contact us and all of that stuff, right?
Yep,
Would go in there.
that is correct.
Yeah. Yeah,
Cool,
I
cool, cool.
yeah, I think that I mean I like this. I think it's very very easy to understand. It's straight to the point. Right. I like the pictures, and it like this picture. I don't know if you put these pictures, but like um, I like how it has like the Myers. Like it's
Mm,
like there's different things. You see like vitamins, but then you also see Myers, and then there's like maybe extra dark chocolate or something like, but so it's showing you that it's not just one specific thing that you could potentially be ordering, um you know multiple types of things.
yeah.
So I like that.
Cool, cool. Alrighty. I'm going to continue with the questioning.
Okay.
So, and that's perfect. You're back up at the top. What do you think of the mental wellness wording in the section up here? Is that good for you?
Yeah, I like that you say safe space. um if I were to make one observation, I would say maybe make it a little bit bigger, because if older people are reading it, they might not be able to read that font size. But I like that it's not bold, like it's not italic, it's just like I like the font. I just think maybe it should be a little bit bigger,
Gotcha.
but I think the wording is really good. I like how it gives, it's like your safe space for expert, like you guys are experts at what you do. It's, it's reassuring that you're not just going on to, like, I don't know, jojoba.com and getting like some fucking vitamins. Like, it's like
Yeah.
you like this, like you guys are experts. So I
Mm.
like that. And I like that you said recommendations, because it sounds like we're recommending it. We're not pushing it on you.
Sorry for the lull. I'm just taking notes.
No worries. Um, Let us help you find your calm. I maybe inner peace would be better than just calm, because
Gotcha.
sometimes, like, inner peace, when I think of inner peace, I think of like the monkey mind being shut off. Like, like I can be calm but still have a rat race going on in my head. Like when I'm at peace, like when my internal being is at peace, everything kind of aligns. So, not that I'm saying it's bad. I'm
No, 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 but I
Because I'm not.
appreciate the feedback. What do you think of the topics in that hero banner section, that mental wellness section? Do they resonate with you?
All of them do. That's why I asked if I could pick more than one.
So unfortunately, we're testing at least version A for pure functionality. So there'll only be one option, but when we do flesh out the site
That's,
more, you will
I
have
mean, that's okay.
absolutely have more options.
Um,
But they all resonate.
yeah.
Cool, cool, cool. What is my next question? Does having the who we are and how we make recommendations section on this landing page make sense to you?
Yeah, it absolutely does. I think it's very important to have both of those because without going any further into the site, you are getting generalized and about who you guys are, how you represent yourself, and then how you help me, represent myself better.
Cool, cool, cool. Uh,
I also
Perfect.
I
Okay.
like at the bottom that you have a quote
I was
from
literally
somebody
just about to ask
that
you
bought
about
from
the
you
quote. You
guys.
like the quote?
I I do like the quote. I think that it says a lot, you know. When you can see on the first page like feedback from somebody who has already been, buying from you guys or whatever, I think it goes a long way. Can you give me 1 second? Class just
Absolutely.
ended. I just want to make sure that
Gotcha.
I think it just ended. Hold on, give me 1 second.
No, do you think?
Yeah, it did end. Sure that nobody and that everyone's fine. Yeah, yeah. All right, awesome. Thank you. Okay, sorry. Had to just check on my job real quick.
No,
But all
not mad at
righty.
it. Cool, cool, cool. Next question. All right, so let's get into it. Perfect. You scroll back to the top.
Yeah.
I'd like you to click into I want to de-stress
Okay.
and just proceed through in whatever manner makes sense to you. Like read through it and let me know what you think.
Um natural stress supplements. Am I supposed to be
Yeah.
on this page? All
Yeah, no,
right,
you
cool.
are. And
Good.
just like
Okay.
look over that
So
page for a bit the same way you did the landing page, and I'm gonna ask you a couple questions after that.
okay. Um,
So have you
yeah,
absorbed enough?
like
Gotcha.
yeah.
Cool, cool, cool.
I
So before
um
you tell me your thoughts on that, because I'm gonna ask that question, what'd you think
um
about the pathway into this page?
halfway.
The pathway into this page, what'd you think of it?
Oh, the pathway.
Yes.
Um I like it because um it seems like if I had picked another answer, then I would have gone to another page. So it kind of makes me feel like um I guided I guided the website to bring me to what I need most or what I'm concerned about most. Does that make sense?
Yep.
You know, and what I like about um so like it it gives like the blue where it says like available on our site,
Mhm.
or and then this like now brand, like if
Mhm.
you click on that it will take you directly to the website, right?
Right. To the
And then
product driven website.
right, and then the now brand will, if you click on that it takes you to the brand, whatever is
Yeah.
like, is dominating the list as
Hmm.
it says, right? But then so my question though is that when you scroll down and it has the things for you to shop, are they going to be different varieties of the whatever's on the top of the page?
Yeah. We would.
Right. So if it's
Then
like, so if it's a ashwagandha, I can't
ashwagandha.
even pronounce that.
Mhm.
But like, so then it would be like this one says like premium, and then
Mhm.
this one is like value, which might be like you can buy 2 or 3 bottles. Like, so are those kind of like the options?
Yeah,
Like,
and we'll probably sort that out different. Like
all
premium
right, so
would be like top. Value is what you could get like most affordable, wouldn't cost you an arm
gotcha.
and a leg.
Okay. All
Gotcha.
right. And then other products to consider, which will be other things that you can take along with whatever this page
Hmm.
is, right? To kind
Right.
of boost that. I like that. I also like that there are related topics because it seems like if I were to click on it, it would give me an article that would give me more information. And I like that. I love reading. I think I actually had told you that.
Hmm.
Remember that, like, I really I like being proactive in, in my mental health and in just in my health period. And so I'm always reading articles. I'm always looking for, looking for new things to learn about health. And then the expert is like, if you really have questions that you want answered, then click here. And then we will, there's a dedicated someone, right?
Hmm.
I mean, I think that I really like that. And also super easy. It's not, this is not complicated at all. I really like the way that it's set up.
Cool. I mean,
I do have a question though.
absolutely. Ask away.
Okay, so under the first picture, when it says best choice, right? And in this one, it's now vitamin D3.
Mm.
So where you would click to shop, it says shop at Lucky Vitamin. The other ones just say shop. Now, will
Oh,
that still take you to
great.
Lucky
It will,
Vitamin?
but that's a
It will.
great observation in the differential of the literal nomenclature and how we write the copy for the call to action buttons.
Gotcha. Yeah, I just wasn't that I wasn't sure on that. That's why I just wanted to ask because I like shop at Lucky Vitamin because then I know where I'm going versus if it's going to take me to like a third party place or whatever. But I mean, it's only because I saw it. If it
Yeah.
just said shop, I would assume, but so I don't know. I think the best thing I like about this page is that there are related topics and there are articles
Yeah.
because I'm very happy to see that. Just me personally.
Gotcha.
I have another question.
Absolutely. As to what?
So, underneath the ashwagandha,
Ashwagandha.
ashwagandha, I'm all right. I think I got it now. Ashwagandha, right?
Got you.
There's the little like cartoon things.
Hmm.
And like the first one is like stress and magnesium levels are connected found in. So are these going to change depending on, I mean, I'm guessing that they will, but like, so it's always the, so depending on what vitamin or supplement
Hmm.
page you're on, it will give you those little kind of blurbs of information about them.
Yep.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I like that as well.
Cool. Anything else?
Um, not on this page. No,
Cool, cool, cool.
I think I handled. Uh, I got to everything.
Cool, cool, cool. And that progression from the quiz pathway with those little icons you utilize to
Right.
this page with the suggestion, that felt natural to you?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. And you have actually somehow managed to answer all of the questions I was literally about to inquire about. So thank you for
Yeah.
your not only due diligence, but your eye for detail. Like I didn't even have to literally list out the questions the way I normally do during this, so that's great. Um, Final question for, well, not final because there's about like four more, but one of the close to penultimate questions. On a scale of 1 to 10, what would you give this version of the site?
Oh, I would give it like I don't want to give it a 10, so I'll give it like a 9.
Oh,
I
that's
because
good.
I really like it. I like the way it is laid out. It's very visual and there's not a lot of like, some websites have like those like bullet points and then you like click and then it like it's, and it gets confusing. But with this, it's very self-explanatory. I feel like um even somebody that really is not on the internet a lot would be able to navigate this with like expert precision.
Got you. Cool, cool, cool. So, final three questions on this version. Actually, yeah, you know what? We'll structure it normally. Um, just generally feel free to summarize all the things you, I'm gonna ask you what you like, what you think could be changed, and what you wish were on the page. So let's start with the likes, like just general
On
summation
this page or all
of
like
the entirety of the site.
um well, I I already expressed that it's very easy to navigate, so I like that. I like the visuals. I like that there's a lot of like pictures and even like especially on this page, it shows you the bottle of the supplement that it that you would shop for, and then it gives you other products to consider. um I love the related topics. Going back to the first page, I love that you get to pick what, like what you're like. I actually was I if I was going to pick myself, I would have picked improve mood. right? So I like that there's an option for that, better sleep. I mean, I think that those are um I think they're just really good options to have. And then I love the fact that based on what you push, it takes you to the supplements that can help you with that. Because as I had said before, it makes me feel as though I'm kind of um like I'm in control of where I go on this website based on what my needs are, which is it's not only is it like helping in like in a timeline so that you're not just looking through all of this stuff. It's like you go exactly where you want to go. And then, you know, it has like the information. There is a lot of information being given in a very natural way. So you don't feel overwhelmed. I also like how you could, if you wanted to leave this page and go to the website and kind of just look around, there's a link where it says available on our site. And if you click that, you will leave this page, but you will go directly to the Lucky Vitamin site, which I think is cool.
Cool.
So the only thing that I would suggest changing is just the font sizes, which I know that this is a mock page. So I feel like, you know, this isn't the real font size anyway. But you know, just for like older people and, you know, people with eye issues, sometimes I like the font. I like that the font is very easy to read. And that it switches up so that it's not like it's just not like everything is like the same. But like some of these, I'm guessing these are like eights, maybe make them like 12s at least or something, you know. But that's really the only thing that I would think of.
Cool. Alrighty. And final question. Is there anything you wish was on this site that wasn't there?
Um I don't think so.
Gotcha.
Hold on. You know what? And I just noticed this too, the wellness tip. So before, if I, you know, worked up or drained, like, uh, you know, there's this wellness tip. Take a few conscious deep breaths. It lets your body know it's time to relax. Like, it's just like that makes me feel good. You know, I wait, is this? Oh, I think I'm like, I guess
No,
I was trying to get back to the first, but now I'm like, wait, what's this page?
this
Sleep.
is probably just one of those related topics. This one is specific to sleep.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So,
That.
yeah, I like this.
Cool, cool, cool. I'm glad to hear it.
And yeah, and I like how there's like the rank number 1, rank number 2, and rank because I didn't see this before. And then it'll be like rank number 3. And it's like, you know, so clearly it's gonna be um, you know, so wait, actually, I don't know. Is it the same product but different is it the same, like would it be the same product but different brands, or would it be different products for helping with sleep?
Different products for helping you sleep. Might be the
Okay,
same
that's
brand depending on the
yeah,
product, but it'll probably differentiate.
right, got that's what I thought, but then I just wanted to
No, 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 you're
be
good.
sure of that.
Thank you for asking. And that's
Yeah.
something I'll ensure they're aware of and make a bit more clear.
Well, and I feel like so this is the mock page. Once it goes up, then people on this page will know because there's a picture of it, which is awesome, right? But on the mock, it's just all zinc, so I wasn't really sure.
Got you.
But
No, this is phenomenal, and your feedback's been great. Let's hop into the second version of the site and let me know your thoughts there.
all right, hold on.
Cool, cool,
Let
cool.
me go back. All right, so I clicked out of that version 2. Ooh,
Yeah.
I'm excited. All right.
And same thing, just scroll around this landing slash homepage. And in about a minute and a half, 2 minutes, I'll ask you your thoughts. Let me
All
know
right,
when you're
I'm ready
ready.
to make. Yeah,
Cool,
I'm
cool, cool.
ready.
Talk to me.
All right. So if um
And just be
I
honest.
feel like I like the first one way better than this one. I feel like this is a little busy and um it's not simple. I mean, I not like I know what's going on here, but I just feel like for the first page, it's busy. And it's like it's like the first thing that I see is 5 sleep inducing products you should try. I don't want you to tell me what I should try. That's I like the first one because it's like, oh, like, what are you concerned about? What's going on with you? Click here. Oh, and then it's like, look at these products that we have based on what you are feeling or feeling like want to change or whatever. But this is like, you know, it's for me, it's a little off-putting. I feel like this doesn't look like an opening page to me. This looks like maybe the second or the third page in. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, dude. As long as it makes sense to you, it makes sense to me. I'm
Yeah.
just here to record your thoughts.
I do like the lifestyle blog posts though.
Yeah.
Um, because I didn't see them on the first um within the first version of the website. I like that because I like blogs. Um, but really, I mean, my thought is that it's very busy.
Gotcha.
And also the who we are and the how we make recommendations is at the bottom, which I feel like that if this was the one that you guys are going to do, I feel like that the who we are and how we make recommendations should definitely be at the top because like that's like the mission statement or whatever. Like that should be before, you know, telling me that these are the products I should try. Like I think the first version, I didn't feel like you guys that I didn't feel like I was being pushed to buy anything. I felt like I I was being listened to. If
Gotcha.
I mean by a website, obviously, but like I felt like,
I mean,
it
dude,
wasn't,
Alexa's a thing. AIs listen to you all the time.
yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Right. It was
And
that's so
I'm
true.
literally recording you, so we're
Yeah.
listening.
So I mean, like, I I don't think it's badly set up. I just don't think that it looks like the first the first page of a website. I think that it's you know, that it definitely is more of a once you click onto something else and go deeper into the site.
Got you. Cool. Thank you for that initial feedback.
Mhm.
All right. Perfect. You're at the top. So take a look at the mental health banner. What do you think about the placement of that top level navigation? Like that section, it says mental health, the
Right.
subtext,
And then
and
it's
those
the
notes. And
mood,
yeah,
stress,
yeah.
sleep.
What do you think about that?
I don't think it's bad. I mean, I like it. Again, not as first as not as much as the first version. Um, but it's definitely it's clear that, if I want to look at things that are going to improve my mood, I click on mood. You know, stress. Like I like it.
Cool. Akin to the comments you made on the prior page, what do you think about the sizing and overall like color
Right.
structure of that?
So I like the blue. Definitely the sizing of the mood, stress, sleep, focus, memory need to be bigger. And I would maybe put them in bold, but definitely bigger.
Gotcha. Cool, cool, cool. Any other thoughts on that?
Well, I mean, I don't know if making the font bigger would spread them out more, but I feel like because of the way that the page is, that like the mood could be over more, like over here. You know what I mean? Like bigger. And so I feel like it could really um encompass the whole top of it instead of just being kind of in the center.
Gotcha.
But again, I don't know if that would be different if they were bigger, because sometimes when the font gets bigger, you kind of it expands across the page more. So,
Gotcha. All right. Cool, cool, cool. Any other thoughts before we move on?
mm-mm.
Cool, cool, cool. So just click 5 sleep-inducing products and we'll go from there.
Okay.
Do, do, do. And yeah, just scroll through, and like I said, minute and a half, 2 minutes, and then let me know your thoughts. So and you've been here because you navigated to it from the prior page, but think about the progression you just took from
Right.
that landing page that you were just on to this one, and then just let me know your thoughts when you're ready. Whenever you are ready, my dear.
So so this wasn't on the initial the first version of the website. I just accidentally clicked on it from
No,
there,
it
or
was
was
no,
this?
no, no, no.
It
It
was.
was, but it was a drill down into like one
Right.
of those related
Yeah.
topics and articles versus this being
Yeah.
the link you initially clicked
Right.
from that.
So I like that it's the article. I like that it asks, was this article helpful? You can click, X or check. I like that you can share the article on, in your social media, and it gives you a little bit of information about who wrote the article. Um, I just feel like, well, I mean, if you click on it, you're clearly having, sleep issues, right? So I mean, it's good. I like it. Um, I just kind of I like the simplicity of the first one. Again, I
So you said
there's
you
nothing wrong with this page. Like there's nothing. I like that you can write a comment and just and join the discussion. Um, but my question is like, is the writer, is he an expert? Or is he just kind of like I don't know. I feel like with the other with the first version, right? You, you on the first page, it was like speak to an expert, or was it the first
so
page? I think it was the page after you take the quiz, but you take the
mm,
quiz and then there's speak to an expert, right? But then there's also you can click and read articles. So
yeah.
it's kind of the difference between if you're speaking to, or you know what I mean, like versus reading something that may not be from like
Gotcha. So
an expert.
it is the same individual, but what
Okay.
you're communicating to me is in this version of it, especially with the progression from that landing page to then this blog slash article, not only does the progression not feel natural, but they haven't made clear that this individual is actually an expert.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly. Yeah, like in the first version, you saw you saw a picture of him, and that's why I asked, because I thought it like the same picture, which in my mind I'm like, because it's a mock page, I'm like, okay, he's an expert, but there's there is no, speak to an expert here. It's just write your comment, join the discussion. So
Gotcha.
then then you start to think like, okay, well, am I just going to be talking to other people that are commenting? Like, is he going to comment back? Like, whereas like it says speak to an expert, it makes you feel like you're going to be chatting with an expert, or like it's just more clear
Gotcha.
than it is in this page. And also it is an article, but there's like related blog posts. And
Mhm.
I mean, there are experts that are bloggers, but not all bloggers are experts. So
Hold on. That's a quote for that
again,
ass. And I need that. There are blog posters
who are
that are
experts,
experts, but not all bloggers are experts.
right?
That's gold. That's gold. I'm gonna have to quote that one directly. That's fire right there.
Well, it's true. And so, and again, with the, because it says like related blog posts, right? Which makes me think, okay, so this is a blogger, this is his article,
Mhm.
but I don't know who Joseph Arnold is. I mean, obviously, it's going to say a little bit about him here, but I mean, like, like I'm not seeing that right now. So for me, it's unclear. Whereas when I saw speak to or talk to an expert, I knew I'm talking to an expert,
Gotcha.
and that was like you couldn't dismiss that.
And
So
it's literally as simple as that nomenclature, the
yeah,
difference between the two.
it really is, especially for people who are not going to read about Joseph Arnold. Like it just I mean, I love how everything is set on this page though. I really do. I think it's great. I love how it says like best, and then like these two, like these mental health things, like these I'm seeing them because again mock, but I'm seeing them as like related,
Mhm.
like other bloggers talking about sleep things, or you know what I mean, like so it's these two are connected with the 5 sleep inducing products, right? So the two that are right next to the product picture
Okay.
are like in my mind they're going to be about sleep too. But then you scroll down and then there's other related blog posts. So it could be like, you sleep too much, or like just they're related to sleeping, but they could be a jar like uh like maybe blogs about like I don't know, like stress sleeping or what, like what I mean, like they don't necessarily have to be about sleep, they're just related to it. So I feel like that is the like I like that, because if
Yeah.
you don't want to read about, I don't know, being up all night when you have a problem, you know wait, what is sleep inducing? So if you are up all night, then
Mhm.
you wouldn't necessarily want to read about sleeping too much, because you're
Mhm.
up all night and um you're trying to induce sleep, but
Gotcha.
it's still related because it's sleep related,
Gotcha.
right? So on this page, like let's say that like you know my best friend is always sleeping and I can never sleep, like, and I see this article, I could just literally send it to her
Gotcha.
because of the related blog posts. So
Cool, cool, cool. Um, do 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 me a solid. Um, actually, you're scrolling through again. Is
yeah,
there
I am.
anything?
I just
Yeah, like
noticed also that, and this is another thing that I like about this page, is that it gives you all of the supplements that are featured in the article, right? So then you can just click on it and it will take you right there. So I think that's also a good thing. Because if so there's 5 sleep inducing products, right? So clearly there would be like 5 of them. But what if you can't take one of them because of a medication you're on or something? And then you
gotcha.
just go and click to the other one.
Cool, cool, cool.
All right, I'm back at the top.
No, no, you're perfect. No, are there any more comments? Like, feel free to comment on anything on the page, like the heading, like overall design. Just let me know what you think.
Um, I mean, I like it. I don't think it should be the second page in, but I like it. Um, again, I like the first one better. I like the navigation of the first version versus this one.
Got you. Do me a quick, solid hop back to the first page. Just go back real quick. Tell me about this header section. What do you think about that? Like,
Like this section right here.
no, no, no. We spoke about that. I'm talking about where
Oh,
these articles are placed. This thing right here.
these right here.
Yeah. Tell me your thoughts on that.
Um, well, I mean, I I don't really want to be on the first page of a website and feel like I'm being told what I need to try. I know I already said that.
Mhm.
So, you know, and it's like what if I don't need sleep inducing products? Or like what if I don't need whatever this big thing is? Then it makes me feel like my issues are not as big of a concern, or that like the company is just trying to sell this shit because maybe they have too much of it, and it becomes more about being sold a product versus me taking action in my own health care, and my own wellness, and kind of dictating what I need, because I mean, most people, maybe not most people, but a lot of people that I've come across ultimately they know what they want.
Right.
Like they know either what they want to change, or what, they 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 have that feeling. So with the first one, it was like the quiz, which gives the user of the website um kind of like a um control to where we're navigating,
Gotcha.
versus this, which is like, all right, it's the first page, like what, and it doesn't have to be 5 sleep inducing products, but whatever this first article or blog is going to be, right? If I
Mhm.
don't need it, and then there's 2 other ones smaller right here, visually it's showing me that, let's say it's like, like weight loss and maintaining is smaller than 5 sleep inducing products, and it feels like I'm being told that the weight loss is not as big of a priority as the sleep inducing, which for me is not like, that is not, that's
Gotcha.
not what I feel like. So, and it is a visual thing. Maybe not everybody will feel like that, but like, or like just a mood stabilizer or something,
Gotcha.
like it just feels like one is being prioritized over the other ones.
Gotcha.
And I know I said this before. I really think that the who we are and the how we make recommendations should be where these 3 articles are. I
Gotcha.
think that that should be the first thing that people say. If it is going to be this version,
Mhm.
that should be the main thing that changes. Because when you
Absolutely.
look, you don't want to be like, you want to see what the website's mission statement is, and
Mhm.
how they make their recommendations for you.
Cool, cool, cool.
And I really like the word recommendation, because it makes me feel like you're not trying to sell me anything. You're helping me to be proactive in my health and wellness.
Gotcha. All right. Cool, cool, cool. So same line of like final questions.
Okay.
On a scale of 1 to 10, what would you give this version?
I mean, I would give it a 5.
Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Tell me why.
You have reached the Amayani Yoga Center.
Second.
No, you good. Do you think?
Sorry.
That's cool. We
Um,
already got your government name recorded for this.
um, it was Amayani Yoga. That's my job, but whatever.
Oh, it sounded like somebody said like Yanni at the end, and it sounded like you said
They
your first
did.
name.
They said Amayani Yoga Center. It was my mom.
Got you.
Yeah, it was my mom on the recording.
Got you.
Um, okay, so why do I give it a 5? Because I like the concept of being able to click on articles. Um, you still have the quote from Carrie. I like that. I mean, I like the color. I like that blue. It's but it's busy. And it doesn't feel to me like the first page of a website. It feels like it's at least 2 or 3 in.
Gotcha.
And it doesn't give me the like the quiz thing, so that it takes me to a part of the website that I will like. It's almost like this will take me more time
Mm-hmm.
to get to the place where I want, versus the first one, which is like, oh, what are you concerned about? This. Oh, what about this? Is it every day? Da-da-da-da. And then so it's like 3 clicks, and then you're where you potentially want to be.
Cool. All right. And same final 3 questions. Feel free to tell me you already said this stuff or to reiterate anything.
Okay.
General, your likes about this version.
I mean, I like that it has the blog posts, because I didn't see that on the first one. I like that on the first page there is still the who we are and how we make recommendations. I mean, clearly, like, I could click like mood, stress, sleep, focus, or memory and go, and that will take me to, so I do understand that. But it doesn't feel as natural or as simplified as the first version. And that is what I don't like about it.
Gotcha. Cool. So that handles the things you would change. That navigation doesn't feel as simple. What do you wish
Doesn't
for?
wait, one more thing I would change. The
Talk
talk
to
to
me.
the expert. I would definitely, if it's not on here, like, I would put the talk to expert on like one of the first pages.
Gotcha. And any wishes, like something you wish were here that isn't just this site, this version of the site. Pardon me.
I don't think so. I
Okay.
feel like I think I'll say it one more time. I think that I wish that it was a little bit clearer that the bloggers are the experts on this site, or that the blogger is the expert, and that like on this version of the site, I would put talk to the expert on the second page, because that's where the article is. And so it makes sense to me that that's where it would be. So that's where I would,
Gotcha.
I guess, wish to see it.
So with that, we're almost wrapped up. I know
Okay.
you've seen version A and version B. You much prefer version A. Is there
Absolutely.
is there a world in which we could combine some of the elements, specifically those blog posts, the indication that there are experts, pardon me, on the like A version or B version, kind of blend both of these sites together? Do you think that will be optimal?
I
As
think that
opposed to,
would be awesome. I do. I think that would, because there are things about both sites. Like, I love that it shows trending articles. I love that, like, I love the first page of the second version. I just don't love it for the first page, if that makes sense.
yeah,
It just feels busy for the first page. I feel like the first page should be very simple, and then And then once you start navigating like mood or stress or whatever, then that's when you really get these good juicy articles and stuff. And you know, like maybe trending articles could even be on the first page because it's trending. It's not that all you're telling me is that, hey, a lot of people have read these articles. They're trending.
Gotcha.
Like you're not asking me to buy anything. You're just showing me, you know, that you have plenty of resources that I can go in and read, and you know what I mean? But these are just two, like, you know, and I like that it's two of them,
Gotcha.
you know, like and again, I didn't see the lifestyle blog posts on the first version, but I do like that because it says to me that it's more than just taking vitamins and supplements, and you know, it's a lifestyle. So what are these people doing that maybe I haven't done, you know, like, and so I can see like yoga blog post, like, you know, like in my mind's eye.
Yeah.
So I really like that as well. I think that I I think that the perfect I think it would be perfect if they were kind of like um fused together. You know what I
Gotcha.
mean? Like, and they both have a lot of the same things. So it's just kind of like, you know,
How to parse that out and really combine it in the best structural way.
yeah.
Gotcha. Cool, cool.
Mm,
Well,
I mean, I absolutely love version A's first page though. I really love it. I think that there's like I think I said before the only thing that I would change is the font sizes. Everything else on that page is like sorry.
you all right?
I got a tickle in my throat,
Okay,
but
cool.
pretty sure I have some cough drops around here somewhere.
Cool.
There's a wrapper.
No, I think that concludes the moderated A/B test we just did. So I'll stop the recording